When I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. When I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. And then it goes back, and then it goes back, and then it goes back. Oh, born to a throne, stronger than Rome, but violent prone, poor people's zone. But it's my home, all I have known, where I got grown. Streets we would roam, out of the darkness I came the farthest, among the hardest. Survival, learn from these streets, it can be bleak, accept no defeat, surrender, retreat.
Hi, and welcome to News Channel 350 STGC at 5. I'm Katie Blurick.
And I'm Dan Smather.
We're going to move on to Kelsey, who has breaking news on the campus of UNCG. On to Kelsey.
Here we are, live on the scene of a crash that happened on the corner of Spring Garden and Sterling Street. A middle-aged woman was caught texting and driving with her baby on board and ran into the back of a school bus. No kids were harmed, but a lot are traumatized by the violent accident. You can see back here where the scene happened a few hours ago. They're kind of clearing up the mess, but right now I have two eyewitnesses. I'm going to start with Michelle.
Hi, how are you? Oh my god, you're great. Sorry.
So Michelle, what exactly happened?
Well, this poor lady, she was trying to do too much, maybe not enough, and she didn't see the sign that said one way. That's not her fault, you know? People don't see stuff every day. It's not her fault. But she went down the wrong way, on the one way, and I mean, I feel bad for her, honestly.
Would you say she's going to be discriminated against since she is a woman who was caught texting and driving?
Yeah, I do. I mean, women get discriminated against for not being bad drivers every single day. I'm a great driver, and so is she. I know her personally, she's a very nice lady, and she knows how to drive, so I don't know. It's very upsetting.
Thank you, Michelle, for your time. It's really great talking to you.
It was great meeting you.
Have a great night.
Okay.
Now on to Brad, our other eyewitness. Hey, Brad.
Yeah, so I was just skateboarding down the street and I saw this woman. She was just texting and driving. So I was like, I'm gonna keep following this woman because I know she's probably gonna get in a crash because that's what most women do when they drive or whatever. So she knocks in the back of this school bus. And I see all these kids getting hurt, and it was just crazy. I didn't know.
So would you say women are bad drivers and they are discriminated?
They're definitely discriminated against, but it's for a reason. Men, they're a little bit better drivers than women. I mean, what can I say?
So men don't get in car accidents either?
No, not really. I mean,
anyways, thanks for your time. Now back to Dan and Katie with breaking news.
Welcome back, folks. The debate of sex and gender is once again revisited tonight as we follow Jenna Telekova, 23-year-old who was formerly known as Walter Telekova, had the world-famous sex change at the age of 14. She has decided to join the Miss Universe pageant and represent Canada this summer. The controversy stems from pageant officials who have recently decided to allow Telekova to compete in the upcoming pageant this summer. And members of the pageant's longtime organization have disagreed tonight on the official's decision whether she is technically a woman. Sex, as we all know, is defined by the biological features and genetic codes. Telekova was born with an XY chromosome, making her a male at birth. Hormones, genes, and other biological features are used to classify males and females. But are they being tested tonight? Dan, the question tonight is, what if a person alters their makeup in an effort to change their sex? Should they be allowed to compete?
Exactly, Katie. Recently, this question was raised to the world's most prestigious beauty contest. A 23-year-old Jenna Telekova petitioned the Miss Universe pageant to be allowed as a contestant in the competition. Telekova, as you all know, was born a man, and however, she is challenging the rule that states in the pageant's bylaws that you have to be a natural-born female to compete. Donald Trump, however, the pageant's CEO and founder, has sided with GLAAD, the Gay and Lesbian Alliance Against Defamation, which will allow Miss Telekova to participate in this year's competition. Donald Trump has also put in rule changes that will allow for all transgender contestants to compete starting in 2013. When asked her opinion on the matter, Ms. Telekova said that she wants people to stop evaluating it and studying it, and to just be told that the naturally born female rule is eliminated from the competition. There are many countries around the world, states Telekova, that don't have laws that outlaw discrimination. And for this, we think Mr. Trump should use his power and leadership abilities to eliminate discrimination in those countries.
Best of luck to Ms. Telekova tonight, indeed. We'll continue to monitor the story for the rest of the night, and now we'll go on to sports with Nick and Ari.
Sports here, Nicholas George Hatzes with my sidekick, Ari.
Ari.
Yeah, Ari
Lysacek.
Okay.
We've been together for 12 years now. So.
It's been a great 12 years. And top stories in sports today, we'll be covering skateboarding first. Danny Way recently jumped the Great Wall of China, which is
It's fascinating.
ludicrous. And then moving on to basketball, Ari.
Yeah, Heat actually won, or lost.
They lost. LeBron James lost it all. They lost in overtime to the Bulls, and then Kobe was out due to a shin injury.
Yes.
And that was pretty much it for basketball because we only care about Kobe and LeBron. And now moving on to soccer, we have Cristiano Ronaldo, who scored 1 goal,
So good looking.
but Messi, who scored 5 goals. So clearly we know who's better.
Clearly.
And then that moves us into baseball. Ari, would you like to cover baseball?
Sure. Magic Johnson actually.
Magic Johnson actually
took
just
over.
bought the Dodgers. And that's... What else happened?
I don't remember.
Oh, I was actually... Because when I won that gold medal in 2008 in France.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they actually just approached me. Apparently, I will be replacing Tim Kurchin, so no more Tim Kurchin on ESPN. I'll be the new sports announcer because I'm a gold medalist in soccer, basketball, baseball.
Have you ever played volleyball?
I play real sports. But moving on to volleyball, I mean, if you want to cover some stuff,
Yeah,
what happened in
I'd love to.
volleyball today?
Actually, UCLA just won the NCAA tournament. And I was there personally, and I interviewed the coach, who actually used to be my old club coach, but it's anyways.
Anyways, moving on to a real sport like tennis, Pete Sampras is coming out of retirement and will actually be playing Andre Agassi this Sunday.
Ooh.
Stay tuned for details. And then football?
I don't really.
Yeah, she doesn't know anything about football. So, we got Peyton Manning, who will be replacing Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is retiring for some reason. We'll discuss that later. Have some breaking news around 8 o'clock. And that's about it for sports.
Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Ari again.
I'm Nicholas George Hatzes, former gold medalist in basketball, baseball, soccer, football, hockey. That's it.
Thank you.
This is Katie Blurick.
And I'm Dan Smathers. We hope you had a great night. Be sure to come back at 10 o'clock and join us on STGC Channel 350.
Night, folks.
Ready? Let's do this shit. Kelsey here on the scene.
You did it perfectly like 2 seconds ago.
Good afternoon, this is Kelsey, and I am live on the scene of a car accident that took.
Oh boy, folks.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
You are so stop it.
And that brings us to soccer. Ari, soccer?
So actually, you can talk about soccer if you want.
Well, we have Cristiano Ronaldo,
He's so good looking.
he scored 1.
I'm here with Michelle right now. She's an eyewitness on the scene. Michelle, please tell me exactly what you saw.
So like what happened was like this girl, she was texting
Security?
and driving, and like she's like boom.
It's really tragic. Okay, now back to Jeremy and Kira with breaking news.
Formerly known as Walter Telekova, who recently had a sex change.
Cut.
Great article, Dan. Did a fantastic job.
Tonight for the newscast, we're going to go with this one.
Yes, cover all that. I should probably laugh.
That's such a fake laugh. That's
Yeah,
scary.
I know.
I bet your mother's so disappointed.
She is, sometimes.
I'm gonna punch you in the overhead.
Straight
Straight shot to the big maker.
Shut up, ass clown.
Alright, is that good?